How are you all? Are you good this morning? What you been up to? How's life? Did you sleep well? Did you have sweet dreams? I had no dreams. It's not unusual for a pothead, because potheads don't really have many dreams. And being honest, potheads we don't really dream that much. Morning, Merster. Morning, Hugh. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm good, Murph. How are you, mate? I am good, my brother. I am good. How are you, my brother? Are you good? Morning, Tate. Walk. Good morning, my bro. Plans for today? Just do a live computer again, bro. Play my game. Counting the days down until I go on holiday. Really, to be honest with you. It's cold, isn't it? So I can't really do normal footage like normally I play golf once or twice a week on my channel. Normally I'd be out there running and stuff. I don't feel like doing it. It's fucking freezing, man. Even though I will be training again tomorrow. I'll be doing another training live tomorrow. At the moment, I'm mainly chilling, bro. You know, just chilling and that. People keep saying to me, you know what they keep saying to me? It makes me laugh. And they're from the dark side, right? So obviously every single person on the dark side, every single person stands there and sits there and just talks to the phone, right? That's all they do. They talk about other people to the phone, yeah? They don't do nothing else, right? Nothing. And I keep having people coming to my channel going, fuck you now, is this all you do? Sat there in front of the camera and I'm thinking, hold on a minute. Do you know what I mean? You've come from channels that is literally all they do. Right? That is literally all they do. That is all they do. That's all they've got. They sit there and talk about everybody else every day. I don't. I actually do have content, you know I do, bro. Like, it's winter. It's middle of winter. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, you know, it's the calm before the storm with the content, bro, basically. Don't forget I go on holiday soon. And you know what the content will be like when I'm on holiday. I am going to play golf one more time before I go. But normally I'll be playing golf twice a week for you all. Right? Normally I'll be training all the time. It's fucking freezing. Do you know what I mean? So it's just the calm before the storm, folks. The calm before the storm. But it makes me laugh when people say that to me, because they're obviously coming from channels from the dark side, where all they do is sit here. I mean, I do sing. I do sing, I do dance, I do train, I do take you on holidays. I do play golf and I do golf videos. I do play basketball, I do play tennis. I do train. So like compared to like all the other people on the dark side, I do way more content. At the moment, it's just chill though. Just talking or gaming, because it is the quiet before the storm. Like obviously I get my holiday out of the way. There'll be a lot of footage there, hours upon hours. And then when I come back, it's the new year and then I've got to up the footage again. So not Brett May, Stephen, Ian Townsend. Why didn't you leave Dublin and Ireland, Dan? Hey? Why didn't you leave Dublin and Ireland? I don't know what that means, bro. I'm fucking great, mate. I'm fucking great. Oh, sounds a pound, mate. Sounds a fucking pound. How are all you lot? Wet and cold and grey. Looks like the sun's going to come out, but I don't really think it makes any difference with that. It's wet and it's cold and it's grey right now. It's shit. No, I'm not playing golf today. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Lie detector for 2K? What? 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 Somebody wants me to do a lie detector? Fucking, they probably need to do a lie detector if they want me to do one, bro. As if I'm going to go and sit down a lie detector for somebody on fucking YouTube. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it is. Nah, bro, no plans today. Just chilling. But yeah, that's the first time I've heard of it. But no, I wouldn't go on a lie detector for a YouTuber. Oh, man. In what world would that happen? Like, is this Jeremy Kyle? What the fuck? Is this Jerry Springer? What the fuck, man? Have I been following JDP versus Creepy? No, not really. I've heard something about them having a little fight between themselves at the moment. But, you know, listen, Craig has got hardly anything on JDP. JDP's probably got loads on Craig because there's loads on him. Craig is a disgusting fucking human. Do you know what I mean? The things, like I've said this to you before, the things that come out of his mouth, the things that he's done, make him a disgusting fucking man. A disgusting man. And his followers should be ashamed of themselves. They should not be watching somebody like that. They should not. You know what I mean? They just shouldn't. People who make jokes about that on stage, mate, has a very sick mind. A very, very sick fucking mind. Like an extremely sick mind. Sick. Because no comedian in the world, no one would ever think of that joke. Because it's not a joke. It's disgusting. No mind apart from that creepy fucking mind would think of that fucking weird shit, bro. Nobody would think of that as a joke. Because it's not a joke. When he sung the song about getting his ex to pretend to be 12 and piss on him, mix that with the song, and that gives you the mentality of the man. This is why I can never be friends with him. This is why I'll never be friends with him. I'll never do fuck all with him. Stay away from me. Like, that geezer needs to stay away from me. I don't want to do nothing with him. I know what he is. I know what he is, mate. Do you know what I mean? Well, listen, so many of his followers, they just put it aside. Them jokes he made about Holly and Jessica, they just put it aside. The fact that he beat the shit out of that bird and then went back and beat her again, they put that aside. Do you know what I mean? Because, oh, he's my hero. What do you fucking mean? He obviously had an ex-missus that used to pretend to be 12 and piss on him. If you get your missus to pretend to be 12 and piss on you out of his own mouth, you are a fucking weirdo, Rongan, mate. I don't give a fuck what anybody says to me. Nobody can tell me any different. And it's so many people on social media will give that man a pass after what he's done. And bear in mind, those three things there are that's just what you know about. That's not what you don't know about. Right? Somebody with that kind of past has a massive one. That's why he would have got Chrissy to sign the NDA. Because she will know some shit on him, mate. And he will not want her coming on social media and spilling that shit. And now she can't, or he'll sue her. Tells you everything you need to know. If I left Tony and I got her to sign an NDA, what would you say to me? What you got to hide? Of course you would, right? What you got to hide? Why is she not allowed to talk? Mix that with singing, you know what I mean, about his ex-missus pretending to be 12 and pissing on him, right? And the fact that she tried to go to the police when he released it to a porn site, noshing him off. That's what kind of man you're dealing with, yeah? And then, right, the jokes about two girls that had passed away that were raped. Then beating the shit out of a woman twice in one night. Not once, but twice. That's the man you're dealing with. Yeah? That is the man you're dealing with. That's what you're watching. Now do you understand why I can't stand the cunt? And I never will. That's the man you're watching, folks. And you're all applauding. And you're like, yeah, you're the greatest thing since sliced bread, Hedgehog. You're the greatest thing. No, no, he's not. No, he's not. I would say he's probably, up here, the darkest motherfucker on this app. And you lot think he's a comedian. No, he's not. He's a bad man. He's a bad man. That channel is monetized. Oh yeah, Big D. I mean, I'm not going to say Decker's innocent or anything like that, but what did he do to Decker? Well, why do you think he did that, bro? I'm not saying Decker's innocent, but why do you think he did that? He was trying to take the heat off what he's done. You know? Why do you think he talks about this stuff all the time? Because it's always on his brain. Anybody who talks about this stuff all the time and thinks about this stuff all the time, right? You got a weird brain anyway. I don't wake up in the morning thinking about wrong behaviour. I don't wake up in the morning thinking about graping behaviour. I don't wake up in the morning thinking about, do you know what I mean, anything that man thinks about. Nothing. I don't think about that. It doesn't enter my brain because it's not part of my thought pattern. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? It's just not part of my thought pattern, man. I think it's about time you all started to realise what that man is and what you've been watching and what you've been supporting. Because somebody asked me. I talk about whatever people ask me about. And these Q&As, it's just about Q&As. I mean, it's just Q&As, mate. So we just talk about whatever the public's talking about. And I will give my opinion on other YouTubers if asked. I mean, I'm allowed to, bro. This is just a talking live. I'm not saying anything disgusting. I'm not getting angry. I'm not fucking threatening anybody. I'm just saying what I know and basically what I know, innit? When somebody's asking me, what do you think about this situation? I didn't ask them to ask me that. They asked me that. And I'm not blaming the person for asking me that, but if somebody asks me a question and I feel like giving them an answer to it, I will. He's not a lot younger than me. Morning. Good morning, Speranza. Yeah, the way I talk, it flows with the chat. I mean, it flows with the chat. So if you want to talk about something else, ask me something else. You don't get in my head, mate. Nobody gets in my head. I don't even pay attention to none of this stuff, hence why I don't even really know what's going on between them. I know they have an argument, but that's about all I know. I don't pay attention. I don't watch the dark side, man. I'm not joking with you. I don't watch it. It's very rare I watch anything to do with the dark side, mate. Because there's nothing positive on there, is there? It's always negative, man. Always. Always. Constantly, every day. And I don't really need to deal with that stuff, man. In my opinion, I don't need to. I'm a positive guy. So if you wonder why I don't sit here every day doing what the rest of the dark side does, there's your reason. I'm a positive guy, man. I can't be involved engaging myself in all this shit. I might have my opinion on somebody, but going backwards and forwards with them, no. Oh, it can get pretty dark. Yes, blunts. No way. Well, fair play to JDP. I do watch some of his videos. Maybe I'll have to watch his most recent one. See what he's saying. The numbers are climbing. They are climbing slowly but surely. Thank you for everybody watching and liking and subscribing. Hey, walk. I was on the game till 3 o'clock this morning, you know. Do you know, building everything up that I lost yesterday, building it back up, bro. That's why I've only just woke up. I only woke up about 20 minutes ago. I was on the game till 3 o'clock in the morning. I just, you know, you just sit there and I just got addicted. And I was just like, run after run after. I'm over 400 grand again now. And I've rebuilt all my stock again in my fucking shit. And I am ready to, I am level 50, I am level 36 on that thing. I've just got to fill the level now till I can put it on. You don't get it when you get a level 36. You've got to get to level 37 to get that thing on. Wake and bake, baby. Oh yeah, well, definitely 100%. Still definitely worth doing normal runs, mate. I'm telling you that now. It's definitely worth doing normal runs. Do you know what I mean? Because how have I gone from 320 grand up to 450? I've bought a new wall cracker. I've bought another Renegade. I bought another stack of ammo. Yeah, I've got about 40 herbal bandages. I've got about fucking, Jesus Christ, 32 shield recharges. I did all this last night, bro. Just by running in and just running in and running out, running in and running out, running in and running out. I swear to God, it's amazing how fast you can. Well, not fast. It took me 3 hours. I started at 12 o'clock, finished at 3 this morning. S6, respect, man. I'll see you soon. How much do you think a month on a shit month he will make out of me? You're creepy. Couple of grand, bro. He'll make a few grand just out of my name, right? I think I'm the one who brings in all his money. I think that's why when I copyrighted him, he got so stressed. Because I bring in all his money. But obviously, he needs to be careful what he says. He speaks about my family or my missus, bro. The next one won't be a copyright strike. Do you know what I mean? Literally, it'll be a strike, but it won't be a copyright one. So I'm just telling you, these channels need to be careful, mate. Because, like I said, it's not me running it. I gave him one chance. And that's the only chance he gets. The next copyright strike he gets, it will not be taken down. So that's it. I didn't take it down anything to do with because I'm bothered about Creepy Craig. I don't give a fuck about that little tosser. All these fucking little minions, they can't do shit. Do you know what I mean? Nothing. They can't do fuck all. You know what I mean? Nothing to me, mate. Yeah? What I'm bothered about is me. Do you know what I mean? I never feel right about like reporting anybody's channel. I don't like doing it, do I? I took that down because I agreed to take it down to what I thought was him a few days before. And I sat there and thought about it for a few days. And I thought, you know something, Danny? Just be a good guy. Be a gentleman. Take the strike off. You know what I mean, right? Because that is what a gentleman would do. We're not trying to take money off somebody here. We're not trying to take somebody's channel. We're just trying to make them respect your fucking missus and your name a little bit, Dan. So we don't have to go that far, so we'll take the strike away. Next one will not be taken. At all. That strike will stay. On anybody's channel. You only get one chance. Listen, you only get one chance from me, mate. One. And that's it. And anybody's been dealing with me a long time knows you only get one chance from me, mate. One. You don't get no more. It should be great for us as a Channel T, because I could take it. I could take it, bro. With all the shit that's on his channel about my family and that, I could take that channel tomorrow morning. He wants to think himself very lucky. Nah, he don't do any of the content other than me, or very little. Trust me, without me, he has nothing. Without me, he has nothing. Because he ain't got no personality himself, has he? He's boring. He's weak. He's a sniffhead. He's a class A drug taking fucking... He's basically a crackhead, isn't he? You know what I mean? So believe me, without talking about me, he would have nothing to talk about. What's he going to talk to you about? Sniffing his box off. Best way to take whiz to lose weight. Best way to take speed to lose weight is this. Sniff it every night, all night. I am, Gerald. I am. And people have the gall to come over here and go, if it wasn't for Craig, you wouldn't have a channel. All the way around. It's definitely the other way around. It's definitely the other way around. If JDP's giving him both barrels, fair play to JDP, it's about time. I know, TH. That's because he has nothing himself. The only thing he has himself is egotistical bullshit. Look at my clothes. I'm in Las Vegas. Look at where I am. Look how much money I've got. look what I've got. You ain't got what I've got. You ain't got what I've got. I'm better than you. You ain't got what I've got. I'm better than you. I'm better than you for restreaming a man every day. And I've got this money off another man's personality. I've got this money off another man's energy, but I'm better than you. I've got these clothes off another man's energy, but I'm better than you. I've got this Las Vegas trip off another man's energy, but I'm better than you. I'm better than you. I'm better than you. I'm better than you. I've got more than you. I'm better than you. Rach is better than you. We're better than you. My place is better than yours. My fucking shoes are better than yours. My Rolex is better than yours. Everything's better than yours. He's way above all you. You just realise that. We all need to like bow, right? Because he's the God, yeah? He's the fittest, like most strongest, most liked person on the... No, he's not. He's an egotistical little prick. Let's get it right. He's an egotistical little prick who lords it over everybody. Does he not do that? He lords it over you all, right? Lords it all over you. I earn this much a month. He puts it up. He puts up what he earns a month to lord it over all of you lot. Look at you all going to work and working your ass off, and look what I can earn by being a dickhead. Look what I can earn by clipping somebody. Oh yeah, you can't earn this, you working class people. You're beneath me. You're all beneath me. You're all way beneath me. That's how he thinks, you know. He thinks you're all beneath him. And you watch him. You watch that. Egotistical little man. And that's literally how it is. He's an horrible, egotistical little man. Do you know what I mean? He's just a horrible, he's got little man syndrome. That's what it is with him. For me and that man, I'll tell you straight, yeah? After this, we can move on again. I mean, to be honest, I say this every live. Not every live, but most lives. When I come in my lives, if you don't mention any of the dark side, it could be somebody else you mention, right? I won't talk about the dark side because I don't have no reason to. I don't think about it until you lot say it. Yeah? So if you lot come in here and you don't talk to me about that shit, and you don't talk to me about any of the dark side people, I won't talk about the dark side people. I'll talk about anything but. Yeah, because it's not really what I need. I can talk about so many things. I'm not like the rest of them people, yeah? I don't have to use other people for content. I can talk to you about so many things, hundreds of things. And I do say this like every couple of lives, yeah? You come in here, you mention all this stuff, I'll probably end up having my say on it. But if you don't fucking mention it, I won't talk about it. I don't think about it, I don't watch it. It has no bearing on my life. It's just if you lot talk about it, I'm going to talk about it, right? If you ask me questions, I'm probably going to answer them. So just don't ask the questions and then I won't be answering them in a certain way. Ask different questions about different things and I'll answer different things. I don't want to talk about these bullshit people. I ain't got no time for them. I'm better than that. So are all you, to be fair. So watching it or talking about it or thinking about it, we're all better than that. All of us here are better than that. I didn't see Dougie Joyce fighting last night, no. We should have an unwritten rule about not talking about them, yeah, we should really. The whole channel should have an unwritten rule. That is a good thing to say, bro. Like this channel is listening to tunes, talking to me about stuff, positivity, having a laugh. That's what it's about, right? Yeah? So let's keep it like that. After today, everybody try your best to not talk about knob jocks. Try your best to not talk about knob jocks, and then we don't have to have conversations about knob jocks. We can talk about other things. You know what I mean? There's loads of shit going on in the world. Ask me anything. If I don't know about it, I'll still probably give you my opinion on it if you describe what you're talking about. I don't get bullied by anybody, mate. Don't get bullied into talking about them, bro. If you know me, you know I don't get bullied by anybody, mate. I just end up flowing into a conversation that I don't particularly want to have and then don't realise I'm having it until I'm having it. Do you get what I'm saying? Chilling. Yeah, well, it's a learning curve for me. You know what I mean? I do probably need to start doing that as well. It can come from my side as well. Do you know what I mean? I can be like, you know, don't want to talk about this shit, folks. This is a good idea. It's a good idea. I'm not forced to talk about it. Do you know what I mean? So I should probably not, because I don't need to. You are correct, to be fair. It's not even that. I've said my piece so many times on these people anyway, haven't I? My opinion don't change. So you've heard it loads of times. I don't need to keep repeating myself, man. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, you're right, bro. So let's move on. Talk about something else. See, let's talk about Mother Geezer all day. So what do you want to talk about? Come on. Think outside the box. Well, you don't even have to think outside the box. Just think about what's going on in the world at the moment. You know what I mean? There's certain things I can't talk about. I get in trouble by Walk with Christ if I talk about certain things. I've basically got Walk with Christ and Tony working as a duo here to stop me talking about certain things and saying certain things and doing certain things. It's working. It's slowly getting there. I don't want to talk about him either. I don't want to talk about none of them people. Like I said, we've got other things we can talk about. AJ round 1, don't get it twisted. I don't think so. I think it goes all the way and AJ wins on points. That's what I think. I think it goes all the way and AJ wins on points. A replay of the Tommy Fury fight, but with Anthony Joshua, so it makes Jake Paul look even better. Jake Paul would not step in the ring with that man unless Anthony Joshua was signing a non-knockout clause. And if you can't knock the man out or you don't get paid, then it's going to go all the way. Anthony Joshua will not be trying to knock him out. I guarantee you that. This is Anthony Joshua's last fight. And he's going to get paid 50 million for it. So he's not going to risk that 50 million. He's done the same with every single person who's gone in the ring with him. 100%. 100% guaranteed. It's not even a joke. And it is a joke. It's a fucking joke on all of us. And it's a joke on the boxing world. And I hate it. I fucking hate it. I fucking hate it. I hate it. I'm not a boxer. But for the boxers in the world, they must hate Jake Paul. Every boxer in this world must despise that man. Because he's making a mockery of the sport. He's making a fucking mockery of it, isn't he? A proper mockery of it. If you've got enough money, you can pay to be a professional boxer. That's how it is, right? And all the professional boxers that are getting in the ring and taking this paycheck, they're professionals, man. They've got a legacy. They are destroying the legacy. The legacy's gone. It's like, I understand Mike Tyson's old, yeah, and he thinks he needs these extra million. He doesn't. He's rich anyway. Mike Tyson is a lot more rich than me and you. Mike Tyson has a lot more than me and you. Do you know what I mean? Like, for instance, I'll give you an example. An example, right? I have nothing compared to Mike Tyson, compared to Anthony Joshua. Right? I have nothing. Right? Nothing. I might as well live in a tent in the woods compared to these people. These people have more money than I've ever seen or ever will see. Yeah? Now, me being me and not having all what they've got, if somebody offered me a fight and offered me £1 million to take a dive, I would never do it. Offer me £1 million to not fight them, I would never do it. I have integrity. I have a soul that I don't want to look in the mirror for the rest of my life, yeah, and know that I was paid to lie. Because that's what it is. It's being paid to lie. To the world. Right? You can't pay me for that. That's something I can't be bought like that. And I hate it because these are professional boxers and they've got a legacy and they've got a fan base all around the world and they are getting paid to go in the ring with an amateur boxer and make him look good. Make him look like a pro. And then he'll move on to the next pro. And it's bad for the boxing world. It's so bad for the boxing world. It's so fucking bad. It doesn't help. Loads of people thought Jake Paul was... No, he's not helping. How's he fucking helping? He's not helping at all. He's letting people know how much you can fake it to fucking make it. And people are gullible enough to fucking fall for it. Mike Tyson biting his gloves, going underneath his lead hand and not throwing a right hook. Are you fucking mad? That is in Mike Tyson's DNA, by the way. If he goes underneath your lead hand, he's throwing a right hook. Every fucking time. It's a bit like me not remembering how to swing a golf club. Let's put it so I go and play golf against somebody and I can't swing the golf club. I can't swing it. I forgot how to do it. I forgot how to swing a golf club. So now I'm swinging a right-handed golf club left-handed. And I'm hitting it with the back of the club. Because that's what Mike Tyson were fucking doing, mate. And it disgusted me. I couldn't believe it. I hated it. I hated watching it. I watched it and I hated it. I hated it, bruv. It pissed me right off. Same as when he fought Tommy Fury. Tommy Fury jabbed him all the way down here. Jake's hands dropped. Tommy did not deliver that right hand. Multiple times through the fight. Not once, multiple. Because he's not allowed to knock him out. I'm sick of Jake Paul. I'm sick. Because it's just fakery. And it's making the world worse. It's one of them things that's making the world worse. He is making the world worse. Because he is making it more fake than real. And the fake is more real than real now. Real is fake and fake is real. That's how this world works. Right? And it's about time we got it back to real. Where real is real and fake is fucking fake. It's about time we got it back there. But people like Jake Paul are not helping the situation. They're making it worse. Most of his audience are young and they're gullible as fuck. So he's learning people to cheat and get what you want. What we learned as kids. You don't cheat. You don't cheat nobody. You don't cheat in no sport. You don't cheat in no way. Because if you cheat, you're a piece of shit. Right? That's what we're taught as kids. I taught my kids, you don't cheat. You don't cheat anybody. You don't cheat in no sports. You don't cheat anybody. You do it legitimately. And if you win or lose, you take it on the fucking chin. That's what I taught my kids. That's what you teach all your kids, right? Nowadays, the people that are watching are teaching them the direct opposite. If you cheat and you lie and you steal, you will get whatever you fucking want in life. That's how you get it. That's how you do it. By ripping people off, lying to them, being very dishonest. That's how you get somewhere in life now. And that's what all social media people are doing. And it's ruining the world. It's ruining the youth. And the youth is the next generation. So henceforth, the world will be worse than it is right now. And how fucked up is the world right now? We have got people who think they're trees. We have got people who think they're a fucking Labrador, for fuck's sake. We have got these problems in the world, right? Wokeness. Fucking wokeness. It's ruined the world. And it's going to continue to ruin the world. And the next generation's fucked. And the generation after them are fucked. And the generation after them are fucked. And I personally think that it is literally a plan by the people above to fuck you all up in the head that much that you are easy to conquer because there's too many of us now. And they're worried about having my generation, free thinkers, that you can't control, you can't indoctrinate. So now they're doing it to the youth. They're fucking them up so much that by the time they're adults, they're easy to control. You can control them through a social media app. You can control them through McDonald's. You can fucking control them through cinema tickets. JD vouchers. They're that gullible. That's what the fucking plan is, I'm telling you. And feed them bare McDonald's, what does it do? What does McDonald's do? Fucks with your hormones. If you're a woman and you eat bare McDonald's and shit, you probably ain't gonna have kids. And if you do, they may have defects. Listen, this is the truth. You want the truth? I'll give you the truth. You eat that crap, yeah, on a regular basis as a human, and you're a man, it will fuck your hormones up to the point where you probably won't be able to have kids. It will destroy your testosterone levels. As a woman, it will fuck your ovaries over. Research it. I have. So if you do manage to get pregnant and you're eating Mackies all the time, your child might be born with defects, and it will be your fault because of the diet that you've eaten while you've been fucking pregnant. But everybody in the world thinks that McDonald's is healthy. McDonald's is fine. So is Burger King. No, it's not. It's full of microplastics. Don't forget, you've seen me eat Mackies. Oh, I will if I'm starving. But that is something I hardly ever eat. Rare as fuck. My body can deal with 3 a year. You're eating fucking 5 a week. Your body can't deal with that. Everything in moderation, mate. Everything in moderation. And you wonder why. You're all fucked up in the head. Well, you're fucked with the hormones of a man. Yeah, this is the problem. So with people who take steroids for years, yeah, they have a problem with the heart, they have to come off it. What happens is the body don't produce no testosterone. It's producing estrogen though. Now, estrogen is the woman's fucking hormone. So it makes men go weird in the head. And that's why a lot of men, unfortunately, commit suicide through coming off steroids, because they can't handle the thought pattern. They can't handle what they're turning into because they've got no testosterone production no more. Right? Yeah, you fuck with your hormones, whether you be a woman or whether you be a man, and you will fuck with your brain. I'm telling you, your hormones, your stomach, and your brain are linked. They are linked. They are like a well-tuned engine. And you fuck with either one of that chain, and you will fuck yourself over. You fuck with your gut biome by eating crap all the time, yeah? And you will fuck your brain over, right? You fuck with your hormones, you'll fuck your brain over. You start to talk yourself into having mental health, you won't eat properly, you'll fuck your gut biome over. Your hormone levels will drop, and then all three will give you a bang in the fucking face. This is why it's important to train. This is why it's important to eat vegetables, man, that grow out of the fucking ground like that. This shit's important. It's not a joke. Your gut biome, your hormone levels, and your brain are linked. They are three parts, the main three parts of your engine that you need to be healthy. And believe me, every McDonald's that you put in you, or Burger King, or KFC, it doesn't matter which one it is, they're all the fucking same, is fucking with your hormones. You eat multiple of them a week, you are asking for death, boy. Simple. Now, that is some real information for you. Take it to the bank or fucking leave it. It doesn't matter, because that's through studied information for you. And I don't work for no pharmaceutical company. I don't work for no big chain of fucking restaurants. No, I don't. So I'm giving you the true information, not false information, so you still fucking buy my product. You understand? Kebab and Chinese are fine, bro. Pizza, kebab, Chinese are fine. They've got quite a bit of fat in them. They're cooked in quite a bit of fat. I'm not going to say they're healthy. They're not healthy. Do you know what I mean? Right? But it's not the same. You can eat that kind of shit. You can eat chippy. Do you know what I mean? You can eat pizza. You can eat Chinese. You can eat Indian. These kind of things are fine, bro. Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't eat them every day, like, because there's a lot of stuff in there that's not good for the body, but in different ways. Do you know what I mean? Some of it's not good for you. But it's not like you've got to worry about eating Chinese and stuff. No, you can eat Chinese and chippy and pizza and shit like that. You ain't got to worry about that. You just got to worry about the ultra processed food, which is the ultra processed food is the fast chains. You know what I mean? Having a takeaway at least once a month is in moderation. That to me is in moderation. But you have a lot of people in this country that on the way to work every morning, what do they have? Mackey's breakfast. That fake fucking egg. Whatever it is. It's not even a real egg. Have you ever seen them make that? It's made out of powder. It's not even a real egg. Like, it's not even a real egg. Right? I'm telling you. Yeah, it's some fucked up shit them eggs are, mate. But you have loads of people who go to McDonald's every morning for breakfast, right? You'd be better off going and having a bacon and egg sandwich from like a... where you drive past them, you know what I mean? Like a little calf on the side of the road or a calf. Go and have an English breakfast. He has a lot of grease and a lot of fat in there, but it's a lot fucking healthier than having a McDonald's breakfast, let me tell you. Trust me, Greg's is a lot healthier than having a fucking McDonald's breakfast. There's so many alternatives. I mean, what I would say is if you are starving hungry and you're driving down the motorway and you've got fucking 60 miles to your next fucking service station, which will only be fast food anyway, and you're starving, pull over and get yourself something to eat. If it's a Mackey's or a Burger King or whatever, you're starving, right? But that's when it's needed. That's when you just need to eat, or you're going to throw up. You only get one of them ones, you feel like you're going to be sick unless you eat. Fucking eat a Mackey's. Do you know what I mean? But that's very in moderation, isn't it? You're going to end up having about 3 or 4 a year. You know, when you're desperate and you've got and have nothing else and there's only the fucking golden arches there, that won't hurt you too much because it's in moderation. Do you know what I mean? But having a takeaway once a month, as long as it's not like, I wouldn't eat Mackey's once a month, or Burger King or KFC once a month. That's 12 times a year, that's too much. But if you're having like Chinese or chippy or pizza or something, you sound once a month. Fucking hell. You could have it once a week, it wouldn't affect you if you was having that kind of stuff, in my opinion. Blunts, KFC is just as bad, bro. It's just as bad. I'm not joking. They all are. Yeah, a lot of chemicals, mate. Yeah, it's all bad, Blunts, man. You know, it's all bad. Oh yeah, like listen, I'm telling you straight. When you make your own food at home, highly respect you. Because yeah, it takes a bit more time. I cook a lot, right? So I cook a lot of home meals. I'm cooking one today. I'm cooking carbonara later, which I'll probably do a YouTube live when I'm cooking it. So I'm doing a cooking live later, and it is much healthier to obviously cook your own food with fresh ingredients. Do you know what I mean? And garlic and ginger are powerful, man. You should have garlic and ginger in nearly everything you cook. Fresh garlic and ginger, because that shit's so powerful to the human body. Swear to God. Don't burn it, like, because otherwise it loses a lot of its fucking goodness. Just keep the fucking moving in the pan. As long as you keep the garlic and ginger moving, it won't burn. Right? And it's so fucking good for you. It's so, so good for you. And so many people don't really eat garlic and ginger. We have it nearly every day. I mean, fuck me, in the last 7 days, I've had 4 Sunday dinners. 4. Tony's cooked 4 Sunday dinners in the last 7 days. So the last 7 days, I've had 4 Sunday dinners. Full of vegetables. You know what I mean? Dark, like spring cabbage, even though it's in winter. Don't know where she keeps getting this shit from. Yeah, spring cabbage in winter. I don't know where she keeps getting it from. But she does. Yeah, cauliflower, broccoli, carrots, peas, potato, meat. Do you get what I'm saying? Balanced. Very balanced. Tonight I'm cooking carbonara. It's got mushrooms in it, peppers, onions, fresh garlic, fresh ginger. It's not like a normal carbonara. I just use the base carbonara sauce and then add loads of other stuff, so it doesn't even really taste like carbonara. I will put some cheese in there. Yeah, no, it's not. It's got more protein. Bacon, chicken, and the carbonara sauce with tagliatelle and fresh garlic bread. It's a balanced meal. Morning. Garlic and ginger is very good for you, yes. I've just said if I'm starving, I will eat a Macca's. In Dublin, I had a Burger King at the airport because when we got to the airport, yeah, there was nothing else open because don't forget it was 1:30 in the morning. So there was nothing else really open that I could have got anything to eat from. So I had a Burger King at the airport, right? Then when I got there, when we first got there, when we arrived, by the time we booked into our hotel, we had 40 minutes, yeah, to get showered, get changed, and get to the Guinness factory to meet the lads for the time slot that was there. So I got in the shower, it took me 20 minutes. Got in the shower, got out, got dressed, took me 20 minutes. We walked out the hotel. Yeah, Mackey's is 100 yards down the road. I've got 20 minutes, bro, before the taxi takes me to the Guinness factory. So I ran down the road, got a McDonald's, and ate it in the taxi on the way. It's the only food I could get with that with 20 minutes left. I couldn't go and sit down at a table in a restaurant and get food. Do you know what I mean? Right? And then the next day, same kind of thing. I was out till 4 in the morning. I went to sleep about 5 in the morning. We had to get up at like 8 o'clock because we had to get in the taxi at 9 to go to the fucking golf course. Yeah. So after like 2.5 hours sleep, I got up, jumped in the shower again. I think I got out of the shower about 20 past 8:30 in the morning. Yeah. I went fucking down to a cafe that I saw where they were serving proper Irish breakfast with white pudding and that, yeah. I went in there, I looked at everybody in there and everybody waiting for the food, and I was like, this is going to take way more than 20 minutes, man. Do you know what I mean? So I was like, fuck. No, there's no Greggs or anything there. There's no pasty places. So I went back to McDonald's. I had no fucking choice. I went back to McDonald's. I was starving. I had hangover to fuck. I'd been out till 4 in the morning drinking fucking pints and Jaeger bombs. So I went back to McDonald's again. That's the only reason why. But then on that afternoon after golf, we didn't eat no more McDonald's, mate. We had time. So we got back after golf and we were supposed to be meeting Dan and that again. But they were fucked, mate. After all that night out and that golf, they were done. So they'd passed out. So there was only me and Witty going. We went out and we had a meal. I did a live, if you remember. I think I might have been on TikTok. No, I was on YouTube, wasn't I? I was either on YouTube or TikTok anyway. And I've done a live. And we had a big fat burger with salad on and everything. And then the next morning before I flew back, I went and had one of them breakfasts. Because obviously I didn't need to meet Dan or anything that day. So on the Sunday, yeah, I got up in the morning. Witty was still passed out in bed because we was out till 3 in the morning that night. And Witty was passed out in bed, mate. So I just left him asleep and I went out and got myself a proper breakfast. white pudding in that. Irish fucking sausage, bruv. Yeah, it was lovely. I'm not making excuses, mate. That's your schedule. You're starving, hungry, you've been out all night. You got 20 minutes to get some food. What are you going to do? You got restaurants all up and down the street. Do you think you're going to be able to sit down in a restaurant, order the food, get it and eat it within 20 minutes? Are you fucking mental, bruv? And everybody knows what we was doing in Dublin, getting pissed till 3 and 4 in the morning, bro. And going to play golf at a professional golf course that was an hour away in a fucking taxi. What you want about mush? Everybody knows. Otherwise I'd be eating McDonald's here all the fucking time, wouldn't I? And I'd eat it. So there's no excuse, mate. It's exactly what happened. That's why on the last day, on the Sunday, if you listen to what I say, when I had time, I went and ate a proper meal. And then the next morning when I had time, I went and ate a proper fucking breakfast. I just didn't have time the 2 days before. Because at the end of the day, mate, we was in a rush. I didn't do things on my own time, don't forget. I went there and Dan had already arranged everything and booked everything. Do you know what I mean? So we had to be places at certain times. Not at my own time. If I would have been there in my own time, then I would have obviously eaten better food. I didn't even enjoy the Mackies, to be honest. I mean, after I'd ate it, I had the same feeling as I always do when I eat something like that. Fucking hell, Danny, what you just ate. Do you know what I mean? But I still ate it because I had to. So either that or throw up. It's out on my channel, bro. The bits that I did in Dublin that I filmed is on my channel. It's on this channel, bro. Dublin Part 1, Dublin Part 2. Loads of footage there. Clips put together of my perspective and stuff, you know what I mean? So there's some Dublin footage on here, bro. It's on this channel. It's on this very channel. That means you can find it. The old dog, bro. The old dog. Woof, woof. The Sporangian Green, if you know what I mean. The Sporangian Green, if you know what I mean. Keith, respect my brother. Respect my brother. Hope you have a good day. Can't beat the dog, bro. Woof, woof. You can't beat the dog. Golf tip of the day. I've got golf tip of the day for you. Remember your good shots and forget your bad ones. Golf tip of the day. Let that sink in and use it as a weapon. Remember your good ones, confidence building. Forget your bad ones, confidence destroying. Forget them. Forget they even happened. Forget they even existed. Focus on your good ones. I skip breakfast as well most of the time, yeah. Unless I've been out drinking the night before, and you know when you have to eat the day after, or you're going to throw up everywhere because you've drunk too much, then I need to eat breakfast, or I will probably throw up everywhere all over everyone. But other than that, on a normal day, because I don't really drink very often, do I? So on a normal day, no, I don't really eat breakfast, but I go about 4 hours before I eat. Yeah, but I time it well because I always do. I've trained this morning, but I haven't trained. I've just done like 100 sit-ups and 50 press-ups. Yeah, in sets of 10. You know, my slow ones. That's all I've done. That's all I'm going to do, right? So I time it quite well. I get up, I wait about half an hour. Yeah, I have a drink of water, go to the toilet, get up, wait about half an hour. Then I usually do some kind of training. Yeah, then usually I'll do a live for like an hour or an hour and a half now. And then I'll come off the live and then I'll eat. So about between 2 and 4 hours every day, I wake up before I eat. It depends on what I'm doing. I always eat after 4 hours yeah. But usually it's about after 2 hours of being up that I eat something. But I always do some kind of training as well, something, and it's not a lot. Sometimes it's not even hard. Sometimes, bro, I'll come down here and I will just stand, put my hands across my chest, and do 100 air squats. But I'm doing something in the morning. Every morning I get up, I do some kind of physical exercise, whether it, like I said, just be one set of 100 air squats. It doesn't matter. I do something every morning. It kind of wakes my body up. Well, a lot of you always think to yourself, why has he got so much energy? Well, I get up in the morning, like I said, after half an hour, I do something. I don't know. Every day is different, man. Like some days it might be 3 sets of plank for as long as I can hold the bitch. I mean, it all depends on the day. Always hit the ball. That's a good tip. Dan, just a quick one. Don't you think you should make a video or comment regarding JDP? Has to be fair, he made videos many of times defending you and your family. I don't need to make a video to thank JDP. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm all right with JDP. I have nothing against JDP. And listen, I'll say it on the live. Yeah. I have seen videos where he has defended me and my family. Yeah. And my wife. Right. And I will say thank you, JDP. I didn't ask him to do that. He took it upon himself to do that because what he saw, he didn't like. But what I will say is sometimes 2 wrongs don't make a right, Jake. And I think you all know what I mean by that. Sometimes, Jake, 2 wrongs do not make a right, mate. But I do appreciate you having, you know, mine and my wife's back, even though you don't need to, right? I really appreciate some of the things you've said, yeah? And respect to you, lad. That's all I'll say about it. Respect to you, lad. Because I know he has fought my corner a few times. Trust me, I'm not in the background with Jake asking him to. Me and Jake don't talk like that, even though we could, because he has got me on the app, so he can talk to me. But we do, occasionally he'll send me a message to say, how you doing, Daniel? I'll be like, I'm sound, Jake. Well, that's about as far as it goes. So it's not like I've even asked him to do this. He's done this off his own bat. So thank you, Jake. But I don't need to make a video about it. I seen the video of you know who's saying he's going to send me a Garmin watch for Christmas. I wouldn't want a Garmin watch off him. My mate has a furniture removal company in Brum and he's always looking for drivers. It's in Brum. If you're interested, I can put you onto him. Michelle, if you would send me that on Instagram, because then we can talk. Right now, I'll be honest with you, I'm not interested because I'm trying to make my social media work. But in the new year, I'm going to reevaluate again and see if I have to go back to work or whatever. So if you contact me on Instagram, I can then keep you, yeah, for if I do decide to go back to work. Because if I do, then yes, I would contact you straight away because that is what I do. And I have done that job before. I used to drive a Luton for a furniture removal company. I wasn't just the driver. I was the biggest unloader as well. And loader, you can imagine. I'm strong as fuck. Yeah. So I didn't have to. I used to go to work and my job was just to drive and load the van. But no. I used to go in the house and take everything out of there for him. Yeah. So the only reason I didn't work for that company anymore, they went bust. They actually went bust through to shit they was doing in management and office and shit. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I used to do that job. I've actually done that exact job. Oh, Michelle, listen, thank you for the offer. And like I said, if you can Instagram me with it so I can keep you in a place where I can talk to you if I decide to. And yes, obviously, then I could you know, if I decide to go back to work, then yeah, I would go and speak to the guy. I'd just drive, go speak to him in person. Once he knows my experience and he watches me on the job, do you know what I mean? He'd employ me straight away. I'm highly employable, Michelle, because I'm very motivated. I'm very happy, right? So you imagine what going to work with me is like. Imagine what it's like working with me. Oh, trust me, it's brilliant. People who work with me love it, man, because I'm so upbeat. It's not even that. I bring your food to work. When I used to work on the van, I used to work on the van with two lads, right? Yeah, and a bloke who was 50 and a lad who was like 21, right? My wife makes me a bag of food and flasks to feed an army. So I go to work every day and I feed the whole van. Do you know that? No gas, man. Do you know what I mean? Right? My wife feeds everyone. Yeah. And then I literally have a laugh with you all day while you're working. You can't even get pissed off when you're working with me. It's impossible. Because you know what my banter's like. So while you're carrying a box and you're all, and I'll just run past you with a fridge on my shoulder. And I'll be like, what's the matter with you, lad? You let an old man outwork you and that, come on. And that's it, mood lifts straight away. I used to walk into work when I worked for A to Z Auto Parts. I used to walk in the morning, you know, and they'd all be like this. I'd walk in, and as soon as I walked in, you know, I'd be like, morning, boys. Why the long faces, man? Come on. We've got a lot of more, boys. We've always got a lot of more. And they'd all just brighten up. And they'd be like, morning, Danny. Morning, Danny. Morning, Danny. About morning, lads. Come on. The work might have only just started, but it will finish. We will climb that mountain, boys. We will do it together. This is what I'm like, right? So I am actually a pleasure to work with. I really am. Yeah, other people make the job hard. I don't. I know that the work goes fast if you're having a laugh. If you're working and you're having a laugh, it goes quick, right? If you're pissed off and angry and you're not working, it goes slow. I mean, it's like people who want to Skype all day and go and sit over there for 2 hours on the phone. Whatever. Do you know, your 2 hours is going to feel like a fucking week. My 2 hours is going to go in the blink of an eye because I'm working, mush. I can't go to a job where I don't have work to do. I've never been able to. I've been to jobs, I swear to God, and I've been working 5 hours during the day. I've been working my ass off. I've come back off my dinner break, and I'm stood on the station. I'm like, so what we're doing? And we ain't got nothing for 2 hours, man. What? What do you mean? Just sweep? What do you mean? Just sweep? This is in a welder's factory. This because I used to do welding, yeah, right? TIG, right? And I swear to fucking God, yeah, right? Just wait then. Just go wait for the materials and that to come in, innit? What, for 2 hours? And this was every 2 days. And that 2 hours to me used to feel like fucking 8. Swear to God, 8 hours, man. That's what it used to feel like. And the thing is, the company, you couldn't go back out and sit in your car. You couldn't go and have a break in your car. No, you had to fucking walk around the factory, sweeping it. Yeah? There's only so much sweeping you can do in 2 hours, mush. I mean, fucking, you could eat off my floor right now. You want me to carry on sweeping? Because you don't want the bosses upstairs to know that you ain't got deliveries on time. So the bosses need to, it needs to look like we're actually busy when we're not busy. Is that how it is it, bro? Yeah, that's how it is, Danny. Fuck this job. I swear to God. I do a lot of graft. Oh, mindset, yeah. You know, when I used to do scaffolding, this is no gas. I used to carry 3 long on my shoulder, everywhere. So when the lads were getting 1 long off the back, I was getting 3. And the way I used to throw them fuckers up, mate, yeah, was unreal. I'm telling you, bruv, you do not understand how fast I can dismantle a job, neither. I swear, we get to the job, right, I just look at it and I go, an hour, boys. They'd be like, an hour? 4 hours, Danny. I'd be like, an hour? Do you know what I mean? I'll just set to work like a fucking machine, bruv, sweating my tits off. But I love it because it's physical. That's why I do all the driving work I do. I never drive and don't do it. I have done driving jobs where I've just drove and it bores the piss out of me, man. You know, I get somewhere and they take it off the back of my van with a forklift. So I don't even do anything. It bores me to tears, bruv. It really does. Bores me to shit. You know, like, I've had jobs where I've been on like a Luton and I've had to deliver palletfuls of stuff. And I get to a place and then you've got to wait half an hour, right, for the person to come and be ready on the forklift and have his paperwork or whatever he needs. Yeah, it comes to the van. These fuckers work at a snail's pace. So he's taking the stuff off the back of the van on the forklift. I could probably do it faster by hand. Do you know what I mean? I could have split that pallet down and done that shit faster by hand. Do you know what I mean? So I'm there for an hour at this drop, just sat in my van, bro. You know what I mean? I'm like, do you want land, bro? Health and safety. Now you can't touch it. I can, like, sometimes, you know, like, I'll have a pallet that has got, so you got the pallet and you got fucking 20 kilo weight on the pallet. I can lift that pallet. I can literally walk to the back of that van now. You don't need your forklift. You don't need to sit and talk to your mate for 10 minutes and then drive forward on your forklift and then talk to your mate for another 10 minutes and then put the forks in and then talk to your mate for another 10 minutes. No. I can grab that pallet right now and I can lift it off the van. The thing weighs about 35 kg. It's fucking nothing. And it's all strapped down anyway. So I can lift it. I can put it on my shoulder and just carry it in. No health and safety, mate. No health and safety, mate. Fuck off, man. Bores me to tears, bro. I can't do jobs like that. I have to be grafting. So for me, the ideal driving job is get to a spot, unload myself, no driver's mate, me doing it, take it into your house, get back on my van, go to another drop, unload, get back on my van, go to another drop, unload, because then I'm getting the physical. I can't just drive all day. It's mind-numbingly boring. I need some fucking physicality, do you know what I mean? Nah, Nikki, nah, because some people are like, they're really strict with it, man. I'm not joking with you, they're really strict with it. Like, really strict with it. They really are. Like, you know, and it's health and safety, mate. And you can just tell by looking at the dude that he's one of them dudes. Yeah, he's got the health and safety book in his back pocket all day, bro. Just rolls around with it. I'm just like, whatever. I mean, I don't last long at them jobs. I worked for Worley Carriers. Yeah, and I was there for 2 weeks, mate. And I kept saying to the boss, man, I kept saying, look, just send me out with smaller stuff that I can handball. Because waiting at these places is fucking doing my head in, bro. Do you know what I mean? And he'd be like, Danny, we can't, man. Do you know what I mean? And after 2 weeks, I went, mate, I don't want the job no more. I walked out and got another one. Because I just couldn't do it. It was just mind-numbingly boring, bro. I had the same when I worked for... I can't remember the name of the company. But I can remember what I was delivering. Fans, man. I can't remember the name of the company. It was years ago. But I was delivering fans, you know, like what you turn on and just fans that blow air in your face. Yeah. They're on pallets, they weigh nothing. They weigh fuck all. My last day at that job, I went to an army base, right, to drop fucking, I think it was like 100 fans off. They're on pallets, right, strapped up. Yeah. I was sat outside in the army base for about 2 hours. Just sat there. And then a geezer come up to me and he went, you've got to take your van all the way over the other side of the army base to this certain unit. So I went all the way over the other side of the army base to this fucking unit. Yeah. And there was supposed to be a geezer waiting there for me. Half an hour. He turned up. He didn't even have a forklift. So I said to him, yeah, bro, don't worry about it if you ain't got a forklift. I'll handball them. Where do they need to go? What I'll do, bro, this is what I said to him. What I'll do is I'll strip the pallet down, right? And I'll re-pallet them in there. Because I always had shrink wrap on the back of my van. Always, in case I had to shrink wrap something, right? So I always had shrink wrap on the back of my fucking van, bro. So I was just like, I will unpallet these by hand. I'll put them where you want them and I'll re-pallet them and I'll re-wrap them. That's what I said to him. Because I was sick of waiting. I was bored out of my fucking tears. And he was like, nah, we've got somebody coming with a forklift. Me, bro, like over an hour later. And you know my boss? My boss is phoning me going, Danny, where are you? I'm explaining to him what's going on, right? And I'm like, they won't let me do it because I'm on an army base. It's health and safety. I can't fucking unload off the back of the van. Rah, rah, rah. He's like, don't worry about it. Just wait, Dan. That job's always like that. I'm like, what? So you drive here and you wait 3.5 hours to unload your stuff every fucking time? And this is part of my run? Nah, we're working that job no more neither. Can't do it, bro. Or when I was younger, working on a production line and like, or a press. Press work's the worst in the world, eh? Put a part in, press the button, let it press the part, put it in a bin, put a part in, press the button, press the part, put it in a bin, put a part in, press the button, press the part, put it in a bin, put a part in, press the button, press the part, put it in a bin. Days feel like weeks when you do jobs like that. All right, other things. Scooby Jack. Health and safety's everywhere, yeah. No health and safety in my day, neither. I've been told off loads of times, Scooby, for lifting too much. I've had customers, when I worked for Sunny Showers, yeah, I used to deliver like up to 80 key rads, big cast iron rads, biggest ones we did, yeah, and like 60 key shower fucking screens and shit, bro. And they're massive, it's a shower screen. It's as wide as my van. Do you know what I mean? They're huge, man. People who watched me back then will remember. We've seen you with it on your shoulder and it's fucking massive, yeah. And customers, man, you know, health and safety customers. They're at their house. Do you want your radiator? Or do you want it? You're supposed to have 2 men on that, mate. What? I've got this thing on my shoulder. I'm stood at his door. I'm not wobbling. I know it weighs 80 key, but it's me. I can whop 80 key on my fucking shoulder all day long. I can do it right now. My brother pulled up in his work van outside here. Yeah, I'll just whop whatever he's got in his work van on my fucking shoulder. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm used to this shit. I'm stood there, not even wobbling, bruv. Just stood there talking to the dude. And he's like, he stood in the door, blocking me going in his house to take his radiator upstairs into his bathroom. And he's talking to me and telling me about health and safety, bro. Well, I've got an 80 key rad on my shoulder. Not offering to help me put it down, not telling me to put it down, just giving me a lesson on health and safety while I'm stood there with an 80 key rad on my shoulder. Now, I ain't saying nothing to him because I just want to get upstairs and I am literally laughing my tits off when I get back in my van. I'm phoning my miss, I'm going, you never guess what happened. And I'm telling her. And she's like, what? I'm like, yeah, he's giving me a lecture about health and safety while I've got an 80 key rad on my shoulder, bub. Mate, when I worked for JP Polymer, I used to get literally a 140 key roll of rubber on my shoulder and take it into customers, bro, off the back of my van. That's as heavy as I'd lift. But 140 key roll of rubber, mate, on one shoulder. You would be surprised. It's technique more than anything. That's what all the new drivers used to struggle with, technique. It's all about the technique, bro. Once it's on the shoulder, it's fine. It's getting it from off the back of the van onto your shoulder. But there's a technique. It's quite easy, bro, really, when you know how to do it. A lot of drivers use trolleys. And then they have to like drag it up the stairs and stuff. My brother used to work there as well. Yeah. And he works somewhere else now. My best mate, right, used to work there as well. Yeah. He works somewhere else now. He works for a company delivering posh cars now. But yeah, we used to just all do the same thing, bro. Like side of the van, the base of the rads were always at the headboard. The rads were always directly behind my head. And they was always stood up on the back of the van. And then they were strapped in. Yeah. So they're about between 7 and 9 foot tall. No, 8 foot tall. Between 7 and 8 foot tall. Yeah. And about this wide, but wide, yeah. So about this wide, the boxes, right? And taller than me. Between 7 and 8 foot, the boxes. Yeah. And then it depends how much depth they've got. It depends on the rad. Depends how big it is. But from this depth all the way to like this depth. Yeah. They was always stood up on the headboard and then strapped in. I mean, we'd have like 15 rads a drop and they'd all be like stacked in drop order like that, halfway down my van, and then they'd be strapped. And then I'd have a pallet put on the back of my van with all the shower screens on. Shower screens are flat, so they'd be put on the back of my van. So we'd have shower screens varying from this wide, this wide, all the way up to, I'm not joking, from if I put it on its side on the floor, yeah, it will come up to my fucking nipples, mate. That wide. We used to have to grab them. Hard as fuck them. They're the biggest ones we did. A massive, bro. There's wide on my van. Just about get them through the doors at the back. So when you take the things off the doors to open them wide, the forklift could just about, I mean, you had centimetres each side. So that's how, and I was on a long wheelbase Mercedes Sprinter. That was my van. So they're quite wide. And these things were fucking as wide as the van. And heavy, bro. Reinforced glass, innit? Depends on which one they bought. If they bought the most expensive motherfucking big ones, they was like 60 key. And the box was massive, man. Huge box. Yeah? And the way you get them off, bro, is for the shower screens, you open back doors, you got a pallet full of them, right? Say it's one of the big fuckers, an R60 off the top. That's the biggest ones, R60s, right? That's our product code. Yeah? Right? So you get it, you pull it forward, right? So it's half off the pallet. So if I push the bottom, it would tip onto the floor, right? And then what you do is you put your hand on the front end, you do tip it, and you let it drop onto your arm. So you got 60 key held on your fucking arm like that, right? Your arm straight, locked out. And then from there, you've tipped it, you've got it on the thin edge. From there, with this arm that's locked out, you literally curl the fucking thing until it falls onto your shoulder. Well, actually, no, it would be my left arm that I did it with. So I grab the edge, yeah, put it down, and then I literally tip it towards my body whilst lifting it like that so it drops perfectly onto my shoulder. Bang in the middle. Bang in the middle. This is the thing that a lot of drivers can't get. You've got to get it bang in the middle because it's massive and it's 60 key. Same with the rads. The rads are easier though because with the shower screens, it's fucking all the way up here and it's resting on the side of my head. Basically, it's resting right there on the side of my head, pushing my neck that way. Yeah, they were hard. Yeah, you couldn't get your arm round them. They were too big. Yeah, way too big. You can't get your arm round the top to hold it like that. You can't. I used to switch shoulders. So I used to do right and left. So sometimes I'd be up here like this, sometimes right. But the rads, they wasn't as wide. So you do the same thing. You basically, the rads wasn't on a pallet though, they were stood up. So they're stood up lengthways. They're even easier. So you open the side door on the van, because they're by the headboard. So you open the side door, yeah? Unstrap them, get your rad, right? Now there's always a step in it. Now these rads are taller than the opening of the van, right? So you've got to literally wiggle it forward, drop it onto the step. So now effectively, if I let go of it, it's going to fall towards me on the floor because the step's only this wide and the box is a lot wider than the step. So just don't forget, I'm pulling it towards me with the depth of the box. I'm pulling it like that. I'm pulling it like that. It's stood up, depth of the box. That's how I'm pulling it. I'm not pulling it face on. I'm pulling it side on. Yeah, so then I drop that side onto the step. Now it would effectively just fall over, but I'm stood in front of it on the floor. Then from there, obviously, it wants to fall onto my shoulder anyway. Same thing again. Crouch down a little bit, get it right in the middle, let it drop onto the shoulder and just stand up. Now with the rads, you can get your arms over them like that, so you can balance them on your shoulder and you can pull it away from my head. And I can just use just shoulder power. Do you know what I mean? To take it in. Yeah, it's not a shower screen. The shower screens were bitches. Same thing with wardrobes, because we had wardrobe sets that we delivered. And the wardrobes went up to like 58 key, I think. It's quite heavy in a dense box. We delivered all sorts, bro. I did enjoy working, bro. I always enjoyed working, I always have. I'm trying to work this now. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to work this now. But I've always been a working man, bro. Always been a working man. He's gone, Anthony. I do a lot of hours on YouTube a day. Oh, I never used to take one on each shoulder, bro. That would have been madness. Never. I wouldn't take 280 key rads on one shoulder, bro. And one on each shoulder. Nah. Just madness, because I'm not going to be able to control them. There's no way. Oh, bags of cement. Well, obviously, my last employer, they had no choice, bud. Right, I'll explain to you, because obviously back then I was all irate and I wasn't right. I can explain it calmly now. So, I don't know who did this. I don't know what channel it was. I can't actually blame a channel. I have my suspicions, but I don't know who. I can't blame a channel. I can't blame its audience, because I don't know who did it. I don't, honestly. Otherwise, I would tell you. If I actually knew, I would tell you, but I don't. The company I worked for was A to Z Auto Parts in Smethwick. I haven't worked there for fucking since the beginning of the year, right? And with A to Z Auto Parts, you have an office full of like 9 to 12 lads, depends on what working day is. In that office, that's the main company phone number. So you phone the office, you go through to one of the lads, you place your parts, your order for your car parts, and within 1 hour, we have them delivered to you.
Yeah, that's how it works. Because obviously we've got a lot of garages. They have MOTs come in. They need the parts now. They order the parts for the ladies' MOT or whatever, and then we guarantee delivery within 1 hour. So I didn't go to work and load my van for the day. I went to work and I did between 5 and 7 drops locally in a local area. Say I'd have Albury and Tipton, yeah, or I'd have Dudley and Smethwick, or I'd have Answorth and Cape. Yeah, these were like the drops, so they're very close to each other. So it would take about an hour for me to do 6 drops, 10 minutes a drop. And I'd come back, I'd reload with another 6. I'd go back out. And I'd come back, I'd reload with another 6. Because obviously garages are making orders all day, every day. Now, the trolls on YouTube, and I don't know what channel it was, and I don't know what audience it was, they were phoning my work hundreds of times a day. And the problem it was causing was, because there was phoning so much, there was clogging up all the phone lines. Yeah, so customers couldn't get through. Now, they are not contracted to A to Z Auto Parts. Anybody who works in a car garage knows this. There's about 4 or 5 different car park companies you can phone for your parts. So because the trolls were clogging up the phone lines all day, yeah, my company was not receiving the phone calls and the garages couldn't get hold of us. So the garages were phoning other companies like Euro Car Parts, Car and that, you know what I mean? And getting the parts from them because they've got an MOT waiting there. They've got to get the work out. So they can't wait for us to have the phone lines free when they're not free. So they'll probably try twice, and if the phone line's engaged, then they'll phone another company. Yeah? Now, this was happening for a week before I knew anything about it. I did know there was a problem. I knew, because I was one of the fastest runners. So if you're a slow runner there, you get like 4 drops per run. If you're a fast runner, you get between 5 and 7. There was only about 3 of us that got between 5 and 7 because we were fast. Yeah, I used to run into places and I was very happy. I used to run into places. All right, mate. And he'd be like, safe, Danny. I'd be like, safe. Got your parts, bro? I'd be gone. I mean, so fast. Yeah. So I was going out with like 1s and 2s, man, for a week. And I was like, what the fuck? Nobody said anything to me. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? Do you know what I mean? I don't understand it. It's weird. It's just weird. Don't forget, this company had just bought me a brand new van. I'd been at the company long enough now. They bought me a brand new van, man. The boss went out and bought me my own brand new van. I'd only had it a couple of weeks before I got the sack. Yeah. After a week now, my boss called me into the office and he was like, Danny, I need to talk to you about something. So he called me in and he showed me the lists, bro. He showed me the things that have been said and the amount of phone calls per day and the amount of money the company had lost, considering, you know, to a normal day for the week. So he said, Danny, like, is there anything you can do to stop this? And I went, no. I went, there's nothing I can do. Like, I don't even know who it is. It'll be a certain channel with their audience. And there's nothing I can do, brother. I said, if I could, I would. And he went, Danny, listen, we don't want to get rid of you, but we've got no choice. This is costing us hundreds of pounds a day, Dan. Hundreds and hundreds. He says, and we just can't do that for one driver. He said, we don't want to let you go. We really don't. But if you can't do anything about it, then we can't keep you here. And I just looked at him and I went, bro, I totally understand, man. I'm really sorry you've had all this shit. I felt so bad. I saw what they'd said, man. I saw the call logs. I felt so bad. I willingly walked out. I just looked at him and I went, bro, you don't even need to sack me. I said, I totally understand. I totally understand. And you shouldn't be put through this every day because of me. So, you know something, bro, I'll leave. Do you know what I mean? And that's how it went. So, and then obviously from then, I had a choice. I was like, do I go back to work? I'm very highly recognisable, mate. So if I go back to work and I deliver to places, within the first day, everybody's going to know who I work for. You know this, so it'll happen again. So I thought to myself, you know something, if I do social media full time, they can't sack me from that, you know what I mean? I'm the boss. Like, nobody can ring me and, you know, make me fucking cut my YouTube channel off, you know what I mean? I run this, I'm the boss, yeah? So that's why I've decided to try and do social media full time. Everybody knows who's been watching me, I've worked all my life. I've been on here for 7 years, and for 5.5 of them, I've worked constantly. I had like 8 months off or something, but my hand was smashed. I had to have an operation on it, right? I had to have steel plates and put in it. I was off for 8 months of that. You know what I mean, right? And then obviously I've been off since the beginning of this year. But apart from that, I've always worked. I've always been at work, right? I am a working man. I've always been a working man. But because of social media and the trolls on social media, I've had to try and flip the script a little bit and make it so that I'm basically self-employed, which is much harder, but that's the reason why I'm doing this. I didn't say shower screens weighed 100 key, bro. So the heaviest we had was 60 key. Nothing on my van was 100 key. Even the rads, even the cast iron rods weren't 100 key. There's about 80 kilograms. Well, about 79 kilograms, I think the weight, exactly. So I've never said anything on the back of my van was 100 key, ever. Apart from when I worked for JP Polymer. And fuck me, then we'd have sometimes I'd have rolls of rubber on the back of my van that weighed 500 key. When I worked for JP Polymer. I mean, obviously I didn't take them off by hand. They was taken off the forklifts. I didn't take them off by hand. Fighting, I broke my hand, bro. I'm good, little hazy, are you? I'll be on Outrageous, yeah, in a bit, probably. How are you, little hazy? You good, bro? I put some hours into art last night, folks. I wasn't online, but fuck me, mate. So I went down to like 320 grand and I lost loads of stuff through making loadouts. So I went back on there last night and regened it all. And it's not bad because I know I can do that in 3 hours now. 3 hours of dedicated gameplay where I'm just looting and I can build everything back up. Do you know what I mean? So now I think I've got about nearly 400 grand. I've got nearly 400 grand and I've built everything back up in my stash, ready to go again. I got one blueprint last night. I got Silencer 2 blueprint, but I only got one. I got a fair few guns though. I was giving them away. Mr. Can't Be Arsed. I'm going to tell you something now, bro. In my opinion, people play it differently, but I'm just going to tell you straight. In my opinion, the most important thing on that game is to get your stash upgraded. That's my opinion. I spent 3 to 4 days or some shit, I don't know, 3 to 5 days of playing that game, going out. I kept guns, so this is what I kept in the first 3 to 5 days, right? And if you look at my stash, when I go on today, you look at my money and you look at my stash, and you'll understand that it worked out in my favour to do it this way. Yeah, but this is my opinion, this is how I did it, right? I went on, and I've played loads of games where you have to increase stash, and I know how important it is, so you can gather more materials, right? And then you can get more money quickly. Yeah, the more stash space you've got, the more money you can get, right? Obviously. The more stuff you can recycle, obviously. The more stuff you can build, obviously. Right, so the way I thought about it, right, I need to max out my stash, and that's the first thing I did. And the only thing I kept was anything purple that I found, which was rare at the beginning. Yeah, I kept anything that I could use to have a fight with. So bandages, shield repairers, shield rechargers, herbal bandages, ammo, guns, shields, augments. You'll know what an augment is when you start playing it. Grenades. I kept all that kind of stuff. I didn't sell none of it. What I sold, though, was everything else. Everything else. And I leveled up Scrappy and my workbenches quick. Quite quick, anyway. Within a week, I had them all to level 2. I had Scrappy to level 3. Yeah? And I had my stash upgraded to max within a week. within a fucking week. And now I've got over 400 grand and my stash is full, bruv. And it always is, right? I've got to the point now where I don't need to, I can, like at the beginning, bro, I was going out and I was coming back every time with 30 grand worth of stuff, even on a free loadout. Because I was just looting like a maniac and getting out. That's your job. You got to go in and out 50 times at least, you know, bro, successfully to get anywhere on the game. So you got to do 50 raids to begin with, really, in my opinion. But I'd say more like 100. I'd say by the time you've been in and out there 100 times, you should have your workbenches up to level 2, Scrappy up to level 3. Scrappy's your chicken, by the way. Yeah? And you should have, I would say, your stash up to about 180, 200. You should have it up to 200. It goes up to 280 max. And it costs about 500,000 to level it up all the way. Something like that. I didn't work it out, but it's probably about 500,000 at least. The last one's 200 grand by itself. Trust me. And what I will say is when you first go on the game, loot the lockers. Any lockers you come, you know, like lockers, blue or red lockers. Any lockers you come across, loot them. Because the lockers is where you get the most stuff, really. And drawers, you know, drawers in office tables. Cheat. Safe locker glitch. It's definitely hazy. Google safe locker glitch. I don't even know what they're on about. Thing with me, I don't ever look at glitches, man. A lot of other people do, and that's up to them. But I don't, because I always play the games properly, or I try to. I mean, if I'm in a lobby with somebody and they want me to try something with them, I'll do it with them. But if I'm in a lobby by myself, you will never ever see me exploit. I don't like exploiting games. I hate it. Because if I exploit it, in my opinion, I haven't done it correctly. Do you get what I mean? Like, I just haven't. So I don't really exploit games like that. It's rare you'll see me do it. I prefer not to. I like to play them as is, as they're supposed to be. You know what I mean? 200k in 2 games and 2 blueprints. How the fuck are you supposed to get 200k in 2 games and 2 blueprints, bro? It's not good. Blueprints are not a guaranteed drop. 200k, I mean, 100k a run. The fuck are you supposed to do 100k a run, bro? I do know about, I mean, Jesus Christ, bro. 100,000 a run. What is it, a full run of purples? That's the only way you're getting a funky 100k a run, bro. A normal run for me now, Walk, is about fucking probably 5 or 7 grand. But I get a lot of materials to craft. Yeah? If I sold them all, it'd probably be like it was, 20 grand a run. And that's a decent run, 20 grand a run. 5 runs, 100 grand. That's good going. Yeah? Occasionally you might get the run where you get loads of like, you know, like sellables. Like wristwatches and fucking... Oh, by the way, do you know Buried City? You know the library? It's fucking ace, bro. The library's a wicked place, you know. You spawn in the library, you just loot that and you get out. You don't even need to loot anywhere else. The library's fucking sick. It's so underrated, but it's so sick. There's so many lockers in there, bro. There's got to be at least 12 to 14 lockers in there to loot. I swear to God, it's fucking brilliant, that library. And hardly anybody goes there. You spawn there quite a lot of the time. You just spawn there. It's the safe room glitch. What safe room glitch, bro? What are you on about? It's a proper glitch. I don't know if I want to do that, bro. They make the game too easy. If you can do a glitch and get 100 grand in fucking 5 minutes, then what's the point in playing the game? Think about it, Walt. What's the point? There'll be no point in playing it. Because fuck me, Jesus Christ, the way I play it, I could probably get 10 million in one day. Some madness like that. If I found a glitch where I could do 100 grand in fucking a couple of minutes. Do you know what I mean? I don't think I'd want to do it, bro. I don't think I want to exploit the game like that, to be honest. I just want to play it normally. Get whatever blueprints I find, whatever guns I find. I mean, I don't think I want to actually exploit the game like that, bro. That's a bit much for me. That's a proper mad exploit that they should patch straight away because it just ruins the game. You're there to go in multiple times, farm, kill or be killed. and get out with your stuff. That's the main part of the game, right? So if you can go into somewhere and get 100 grand in a couple of minutes, it takes all the aspect of having to farm out the game. And if you take that aspect out of the game, like if I was going round and say normal shit was worth 10 grand a pop, and I was coming out with fucking 100 grand loadout every time, I'd be bored already. I'd have nothing to grind. It's the grind. It's like Destiny. The grind. That's why they're fucked up with Destiny, because they've took a lot of the grind out. Do you know what I mean? They've made it accessible to everybody, so you don't have to grind the thing no more. They've fucked Destiny up in that way, because the grind is what makes Destiny worth it. The rarity of stuff, the stuff that you can't. Not everybody's going to have the same stuff on the game, because you can't get the same stuff on the game. Danny, you're still young, lad, so do the business. What do you mean do the business, Jedi? I don't even know what you're on about. No, I haven't played that golf game now. You will lose 90% of time if people have cracked BPS over you. What does that mean, BPS, bro? What does that mean, Velo? Because it's winter. If that's going to happen, it'll happen next spring. It's PS5 I play. I don't even understand what that means. Oh, FPS. Oh yeah, Velo, I agree, but it's not always about that, bro. It's the same on Call of Duty. Yes, if somebody has a gaming PC, they have more chance of killing me than I do of them. Right, they just do. Everything happens faster for them. They are in front of me in time. It's like they're in front of me. So they know what they can... on my screen, everything happens slower. Yeah, that's the best way to put it. Right, so yeah, they've got more of a chance of killing me. But it means they've got to be a better player, though. If they're not as good as me, I'm still going to kill them. Doesn't matter whether they've got FPS on me. It doesn't matter what they've got on me. If I'm a better player, I'm still going to kill them. It might be harder for me to kill them and easier for them to kill me. And if they're as good as me, they should kill me every time. If they're better than me, I should never stand a chance. If you're running off a gaming PC. Never. If you're better than me, I should never stand a chance. If you're as good as me, you should win most of the time in that gunfight. If you're not as good as me, though, I'll still kill you. I'll take you to bits. Doesn't matter what you're on. Yeah? So it is about skill level, man, in my opinion. Yes, PC have advantages that consoles don't have. Lots of them. Do you know what I mean? So it makes it easier on a PC to kill people. It does. It makes it easier to kill the Ark and everything. But at the end of the day, that doesn't mean that I can't kill a PC player. It just makes it harder for me. I'm going to have one more game myself, I think, before Christmas. I'll probably have one more game this week or next week. But then that'll be me done till after Christmas. I won't be playing again. Golf clubs to use. I have a mixed bag, bro. So I have 3 drivers. I have a TaylorMade QI10. I have a Titleist D10. And I have a TaylorMade R7. Old driver that, but good. 3-wood and 5-wood. Both the same. Titleist 915F. Then my 3-iron, my driving iron, is a Titleist TMB. My 4-iron is a Titleist CB. Then my 6-iron, so I go from 4 to 6. My 6-iron down to pitching wedge is Mizuno Hot Metal Pros. My gap wedge is a Mizuno JPX mirrored. It's got a mirror on the back. My 54 degree is a Vokey SM9 6-degree bounce. My 58 is Tour Grind Copper Look Trusty Rusty. And my putter is an Odyssey 2 ball. My putter I've had for years, but I'll never change it because I'm really good at it. Use what to? You play off scratch, fair play to you, mate. Some good golf. Better than me. Way better than me, that bud. Yeah, there's 107 of you in here, yeah? I've only got 31 thumbs up. I always say this, it doesn't cost you anything to hit the thumbs up, folks, on your way in. That's the only thing I ever ask of you, right? I don't have a coffee link, I don't ask for donations or anything. The only thing I ask is that. That's it. It's not a lot to ask. And I would appreciate it if you could hit the thumbs up on your way in. It just helps the channel, man. Well, if you think that, mate, why are you in here in the first place? Got nothing better to do with your time? What, do you think you're there to get a rise out of me? No? I'll just say, what you here for? Got nothing better to do. It's Rael. How you doing, bro? Game I'm on about. Ark Raiders. Ark Raiders, mate. The game at the minute, to be honest. Good morning, Rael. At the moment, in the winter leading up to Christmas, yeah, it is quite productive because it grows my channel. So yes, it is productive, bro. Yeah, very productive. At the end of the day, bro, I have good views. I am monetized. So yeah, it's definitely productive. At the moment, there's not really much for me to do. I'm not playing golf. I do train. Did a training live yesterday. I didn't do much, but I did a training live yesterday. I do still run every couple of days. I don't play basketball now because it's fucking wet. That's how I got that. That's how I snapped my arm in the first place. I'm not gonna fucking play. I don't play basketball in the wet again, mate. I don't play tennis for the same reason. It's fucking wet and freezing. So yeah, very productive what I'm doing. At least I'm here providing content. I'm answering people's questions, engaging with them. I'm playing my game. Gamers enjoy watching me play that game because I'm presume I'm quite funny when I'm playing it, and I am good at it. So very productive, mate. I used to play ping pong. This is my own business. I'm self-employed right now. Right? David Icke is back on YouTube. I've watched David Icke, you know, years ago. After a 5-year ban. No way, you got a 5-year ban. I didn't know that. I'm the best at everything I do. Well, if I was the best at everything I do, then I'd be a pro golfer. I mean, I play golf with 2 people every week that are better than me. Witty and Pro Bro. Just saying. I am actually insane. No, I'm not. No, I'm not at all, mate. I'm probably more sane than you right now. It's addictive, innit, user? Joy? I won't, bro. No matter what happens, whether I go back to work in the future, I'll still do YouTube in the background, or whether YouTube works and I do YouTube full time. Doesn't make no difference. I'll always do YouTube, bro. I'll always be here. Come and chat to you all and that. You don't know what I'm going to be doing, right? At the moment, it's quite predictable. Some videos are being released. Walk's doing the best he can with them. He's got quite a lot of footage to release, but he wants to make the videos good and wants to get them monetized. So he's unleashing videos when he can. I'm doing lives when I can. And I'm also doing gaming lives. It's the calm before the storm, really. Because when I go on holiday at Christmas, there'll be a lot of holiday footage, and you all know what that's like. You love the holiday footage, don't you? So it's just the calm before the storm. I'm just keeping the channel going with little bits of content here. I mean, you are going to get one more golf game in the next week, I would say. Depends on when the day is going to be the best. So you are going to get one more golf game from me before Christmas. But then you won't get another one. I mean, you'll get one when I'm away, probably. I will probably play abroad. So you probably get one while I'm away on a golf course abroad, right? But yeah, it's just the calm before the storm, really. I was saying that before Dublin, wasn't I? 2 weeks before Dublin, a week before Dublin, I was just chilling out. And I was just doing bits of content here and bits of content there. And I said to you, it's just the calm before the storm for me. Well, Dublin was a bit different because I went there for Dan, right? When I go to Tenerife, it's all me. It's all my footage. There's lots of situations in Dublin I didn't film because Dan's cameraman was filming and I wanted Dan to have the footage, even though he hasn't unleashed it. That's up to him. That's his problem, right? In Tenerife, it's not. You'll get so much, man. Like, you don't understand. It will be daily. You will just get footage daily, right, of me in a foreign country doing whatever I'm fucking doing. And I could be doing anything. I should create a $1.99 membership. Have I got a membership running? We're talking about Arc Raiders. I don't know, Mind of the G. He did say to me that he had a lot of trolls, and maybe it's just scared him off uploading it, bro. I did warn him, though. I warned him the moment I met him face to face. I said, at the moment, bro, with me is going to come lots of trolling because there's a lot of people on the dark side do not want me escaping the dark side, you know what I mean? They want to keep me there so they can keep clipping me. So they're going to keep trolling the shit out of me to try and make people hate me and to try and make creators not want to do things with me because they'll be scared of the trolling. So be warned, lad, you are going to get trolled once you do shit with me. Yeah? And then a few days after we got back, he was like, fucking hell, Danny, he wasn't joking about the trolling. Oh my God. Do you get what I mean? So I did warn him. I make people hate me. Well, go away. If you hate me, you're a fool. How can you hate somebody you don't fucking know? That makes no sense. I've never met you, never done anything to you. So you hate me, you shouldn't be here. Go and watch some of the channels that you love. That's all I'll say. Plenty of channels for you to watch on here, mate. You don't need to watch me every day. I don't know, Patrick. There'll be a discussion between me and my wife. I'm the most hated man on the dark side. Am I? I wonder why, considering I'm just a normal bloke. If I'm the most hated man on the dark side, why are you here? I don't understand why people are here. It doesn't bother me, your opinion of me. That's probably why you hate me so much, right? Because I won't do the content you want me to do. I won't lose my temper for you. I won't threaten people for you. I won't talk about people's wives and children for you. I won't be a scummy human for you. That's probably why you hate me, right? Well, that's not a me problem. That's a you problem. A lot of people don't like me because I have turned myself into a good man from what was arguably not a good man. And that's why a lot of people don't like me, because you can't change. You could never change. And what you want to do is take my positive energy, suck it like a vampire, yeah, right, and make yourself feel better. That's how it is. But unfortunately, when you can see it, you don't have to adhere to it. I can see it for what it is. And everybody who watches me, and there's more and more people every day watching me, can see it for what it is. I'm a lolcow. Okay. I don't make excuses for no behaviour. I don't fucking adhere to nobody. I don't do no sheepish behaviour. I don't follow no channel. I don't follow no narrative. I stay in my own lane and I do my own thing. And that makes me a lolcow. Okay, bro, whatever. I think you're talking about other channels there, mate. Yes, Jedi. I do race. Well, I used to race golf carts. It's ever so funny nowadays for all the people who watch me every day, innit? When you see people blatantly come in to get a rise out of me and they never manage to, right? It must be so pissing for them. They're like, fucking hell, man. Can't we just have Danny back from 4 years ago? 4 years ago, he'd be fucking going mad at me right now. You're not worth it. You're not worth my energy, man. I only give energy to people who deserve it. And that's only good people. So they only get good energy. Negative energy is only for negative people, and negative people don't deserve it. You just don't deserve it. You don't deserve anything from me. Negative or positive. Just indifferent. You notice that's how I am. You notice that? Everybody knows that, right? I've changed so much in it. If I have negative people in here, I'm just indifferent to them. But I have positive people in here. I'm very positive towards you, right? You deserve it, that's why. You deserve the good energy, you good people. It was meditation, yeah. Do I want some money? Yes, Dane, I respect what you're saying, and I believe what you're saying, and you are true in what you're saying. Richard, respect. What made me choose golf? My dad. My dad was a golfer. He bought my first set of clubs and taught me to play. And I fell in love with it from an early age. Yes, little Hazy. Oh, right, I suppose I better get myself ready for the Ark jaunt. For the Ark mission. Money raising and using some guns, because I've got fucking loads. Thanks for watching, everybody. I will see you all in Speranza, my little Speranzite. Probably in about an hour or something. Maybe an hour or two, okay? I will be on the game. We will go into the war zone. We will loot and we will be merry. We will shoot and we will be happy. And at the end of the day, we will come back to Speranza like good Speranzites with our loot. We will sell it or we will recycle it to make some powerful shields and weapons to go in and fight the Ark. Maybe some tanks, some Sebastians. Hey, Walk. Hey, bombardiers, maybe. A rocketeer or two. That's what we will do. So I'll see you all soon on the game when I'm playing, hey. Come and enjoy. You don't really know what I'm going to say when I'm playing the game, and you don't know what man you're going to find. I'm a little bit insane. But from what I've been told, it's fun to watch. If you're a gamer, definitely. And thanks for watching live, everyone. Have a really good day. Stay blessed. Stay happy. And from my family to all of your families, nothing but love and respect. Peace out.